Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Deep in a remote mountainous region, an ancient cave has been discovered that reveals traces of a civilization previously unknown to history. The cave, hidden for thousands of years by dense vegetation and rugged terrain, came to light during an archaeological survey focused on geological shifts in the area. What archaeologists found inside has left experts astonished, providing a glimpse into a forgotten culture that left no written records or oral traditions to indicate its existence. The cave walls are adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes of daily life, celestial events, and ceremonial rituals. These carvings, created with remarkable precision, suggest a highly developed artistic and cultural identity. The symbols used in the carvings remain undeciphered, bearing no resemblance to any known script, which has further deepened the mystery surrounding this civilization. Alongside the carvings, researchers uncovered an array of artifacts, including tools, pottery, and fragments of textiles. The craftsmanship of these items demonstrates advanced techniques, implying that this society had achieved a notable level of technological and cultural sophistication. Radiocarbon dating of organic materials found in the cave places the civilization's peak at approximately 5,000 years ago, predating many well-documented ancient societies. The remote location of the cave, far from known trade routes and settlements, suggests this civilization may have developed in isolation. Despite this, their artifacts reveal a deep understanding of their environment and possibly a spiritual connection to the cosmos, as indicated by recurring astronomical motifs in their art. Among the most significant discoveries is a burial chamber containing skeletal remains. Preliminary analysis reveals unique anatomical traits, suggesting a distinct population group, possibly one that evolved separately from neighboring civilizations. DNA testing is underway to determine if they share any genetic links with known ancient populations or if they represent an entirely unique lineage. The reason for the civilization's disappearance remains unclear. Evidence of environmental changes, such as droughts or earthquakes, could point to natural disasters as a cause. Alternatively, internal conflicts or external invasions might have contributed to their decline. Without written records, researchers must rely on further excavation and advanced technologies to reconstruct their history. This discovery challenges established historical narratives and highlights the vast gaps in our understanding of ancient human societies. The cave stands as a silent witness to a once thriving culture, offering tantalizing clues but raising more questions than answers. As excavations continue, each new find has the potential to reshape our perception of the human past, reminding us of the countless stories waiting to be uncovered beneath the Earth's surface. The first indications of this lost civilization were discovered in the form of carvings intricately etched into the walls of the cave. These designs vividly portray scenes of daily life, celestial patterns, and elaborate rituals, providing evidence of a sophisticated society with a profound grasp of art and astronomy. The carvings also feature symbols and motifs that do not align with any known language or script, presenting a significant challenge to linguists and historians attempting to decipher their meaning. In addition to the carvings, archaeologists uncovered a variety of artifacts, including tools, pottery, and fragments of textiles. These items were remarkably well preserved due to the stable conditions within the cave, offering invaluable insights into the lives of the people who once inhabited the area. The tools display advanced craftsmanship, while the pottery reveals intricate designs that reflect a unique artistic tradition. The fragments of clothing, although degraded, suggest the use of materials and techniques distinct to this society, further emphasizing their unique cultural identity. These findings hint at a community that was not only skilled in practical crafts, but also deeply connected to their environment and perhaps the cosmos. The combination of artistry, utility, and symbolism in their creations paints a picture of a complex and organized society that flourished in isolation. Yet, the absence of any written records or oral histories about them raises compelling questions about their origins, achievements, and eventual disappearance. Researchers continue to study these artifacts in hopes of unraveling the mystery of this civilization and its place in human history. Radiocarbon dating of organic materials uncovered in the cave reveals that this civilization thrived more than 5,000 years ago, making it older than many well-documented ancient societies. The findings suggest that this society existed during a period when human civilizations were just beginning to take shape in various parts of the world. Its early timeline positions it as a potentially pivotal discovery for understanding the evolution of complex human societies. The cave's remote location, far from any major known trade routes or established settlements, adds an intriguing layer of mystery. It raises significant questions about whether this society had any interaction with neighboring cultures or if it developed in complete isolation. The artifacts and tools found within the site show no direct parallels to those of other contemporary civilizations, supporting the theory that this group may have evolved independently, creating a unique cultural and technological framework. Despite its isolated setting, the society's tools, pottery, and carvings demonstrate an advanced understanding of resource utilization and craftsmanship. The materials used in their artifacts appear to have been sourced locally, reinforcing the idea of self-sufficiency. Yet some aspects, such as the detailed celestial carvings, suggest a level of sophistication that invites speculation about possible indirect influences or shared knowledge through long-forgotten means. The absence of trade goods or external materials further emphasizes the enigmatic nature of this civilization's development and its relationship, or lack thereof, with the broader ancient world. Researchers continue to analyze these findings to determine the full extent of their independence and cultural achievements. Perhaps the most intriguing discovery within the cave is a burial chamber containing human remains. Preliminary analysis of the skeletal remains indicates that the individuals belong to a distinct physical type, exhibiting unique anatomical features that differ significantly from those of populations historically associated with the surrounding region. These findings suggest that this group may have been isolated for a prolonged period, or could represent a separate branch of early human development. The burial chamber itself provides further clues about the civilization's cultural and spiritual practices. The bodies were positioned with great care, surrounded by artifacts such as ceremonial tools, ornaments, and vessels, indicating that they held specific beliefs about death and the afterlife. Some of the remains were adorned with intricately crafted jewelry made from materials sourced locally, hinting at a deep connection to their environment and possibly a hierarchical social structure. The distinctiveness of the skeletal remains has led some researchers to theorize that this civilization may have been composed of a previously unidentified population group. DNA analysis is currently underway to determine whether these individuals shared genetic links with known ancient populations or represented an entirely unique lineage. Another possibility is that this group migrated from an unknown origin, bringing with them a culture and traditions that diverged from those of neighboring societies. The placement of the burial chamber deep within the cave suggests that it was considered a sacred space, reserved for important rituals or individuals of high status. The care taken in preparing the burials, combined with the lack of evidence of external influences, reinforces the idea that this civilization developed its own distinct identity, separate from other contemporary cultures. The discovery of these remains raises profound questions about human migration, adaptation, and cultural diversity in the ancient world. As researchers continue to study the burial site and its contents, they hope to uncover further insights into the origins, lifestyle, and eventual fate of this enigmatic civilization. This finding challenges long-standing assumptions about early human history and highlights the vast untapped potential of archaeological exploration to reshape our understanding of the past. Despite the extensive information uncovered at the site, much about this lost civilization remains enigmatic. The reasons for their disappearance are unclear, leaving researchers to speculate on several possible explanations. One theory suggests that environmental changes, such as severe droughts, floods, or other natural disasters, may have disrupted their way of life, forcing them to abandon their settlement. Geological studies of the surrounding region indicate that significant climatic shifts may have occurred during the period this civilization thrived, potentially contributing to their decline. Another possibility is that disease could have played a role in their downfall. The close proximity in which they lived, combined with their reliance on local resources, might have made them vulnerable to outbreaks of illness that they were unable to combat. Without written records or extensive remains to analyze, however, this hypothesis remains speculative. Conflict, whether internal or with external groups, is another plausible explanation. While no evidence of weapons or fortifications has been found so far, The region's isolation does not preclude the possibility of territorial disputes or internal social unrest that may have led to the civilization's collapse. Alternatively, they might have been absorbed into other societies, their distinct culture and identity gradually fading as they intermingled with larger, more dominant groups. This process of assimilation could explain why no clear records or traditions about them exist in the histories of nearby cultures. These lingering questions drive the ongoing efforts of archaeologists and researchers who continue to excavate the site and analyze the artifacts and remains. Advances in technology, such as genetic testing and climate modeling, offer hope that further discoveries will provide clarity about this society's origins, achievements, and eventual disappearance. Each layer of excavation brings the promise of new insights, but it also deepens the sense of mystery surrounding a civilization that once thrived in isolation, leaving behind only tantalizing traces of its existence. This discovery challenges existing historical narratives and highlights the vast gaps in our knowledge of humanity's past. It serves as a powerful reminder of how many stories of ancient peoples remain untold, waiting to be uncovered beneath layers of time. The artifacts, carvings, and remains found within the ancient cave provide a rare glimpse into the lives of a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago, yet left behind no written records or oral traditions to preserve their legacy. The cave itself stands as a remarkable testament to the resilience and ingenuity of this forgotten society. Its intricate carvings, advanced tools, and carefully constructed burial chamber demonstrate a deep understanding of both the natural world and the human experience. These people, though isolated and now shrouded in mystery, developed a unique cultural identity that speaks to the creativity and adaptability of early humans. As researchers work to unravel the story of this lost civilization, each new discovery offers the potential to reshape our understanding of history. The questions raised by this find about their origins, way of life, and ultimate fate challenge conventional timelines and assumptions about human development and migration. The possibility that this group represents a distinct lineage or an unrecorded chapter in human history underscores the importance of continued exploration and study. The world watches with anticipation as scientists, archaeologists, and historians piece together the fragments of this ancient society, revealing a story that has been hidden for millennia. Their findings not only expand our knowledge of the past, but also inspire a sense of wonder about the mysteries that remain to be uncovered, reminding us of the enduring complexity and diversity of the human journey. Thank you for watching this video.